Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boxing 24. Good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing well today. I'm doing pretty good over here. As always, God is great, God is good, and I can't complain. So, Devin the Dream Haney, who's now 29-0 with 15 knockouts. He beats George Kambosos Jr. to retain his undisputed status and his belts. And George Kambosos is now 20-2 with 10 knockouts. It went pretty much how I figured it was gonna go. I wanted Devin Haney to stop George Kambosos. I think he could have, but it's okay that he got those rounds in. It's always good to get those rounds in. And he got 12 good rounds in. That's good money. You know what I'm saying? Good for your stamina. Good for your cardio. It's good for your all-around fight game. So I ain't mad at him for getting them rounds in. But he definitely looked good at doing it. And he did what he said he was going to do. He was going to beat him with more than the jab. You know, he got the right hand up in there, and he pushed it, you know. George Kambosos was trying to, you know, you kind of saw that at the weigh-in. He was, you know, acting like he was going to duck and he was going to make a miss and doing these movements and all that. But, you know, that's not really, you know, it's not really that easy. You know, Devin Haney, again, superb boxer, great jab, great footwork, good movement, and decent power, okay? Again, you don't have to knock everybody out, and you're not going to knock everybody out. Could he have knocked him out? Possibly, but it's okay. He definitely got that good win in. And, you know, listen, I don't like to mock anybody, but you got to be careful what you say, man, because you might just have to answer to it, right? So Devin Haney said a lot of things. I mean, George Kambosos said a lot of things. I know one of the things he said was if he got beat, he was going to retire. But now the tune has changed. Now he's talking about he'll be back. Then he said that if Devin Haney knocked him out, he would be on the pound-for-pound list. But now after the loss, he's saying Devin Haney is the top 5 pound-for-pound. Okay, well, we knew that anyway. Devin Haney is who he is. He's only 23 years old, only 24, man. You know, and he's undisputed already. And he's looking forward to bigger and better things. Again, I got much respect for Devin Haney. The fact that he sacrificed so much to travel to Australia for the first fight just a few months ago. Put it all on the line. Then dealing with the issues with the entry of his father and certain members of his team and last minute entry of his father. And then he won that fight, man. You know, and then to go back just a few months later, sacrifice again on another trip that's almost a whole day's worth, 24 hours, to go back and sacrifice and do it again, put it all on the line again, and win in better fashion. Man, you can have nothing but respect for Devin Haney, even if you don't like him for whatever reason. I mean, you gotta give him his props. You gotta give him his respect. I mean, you just have to. If you don't, then something's wrong, okay? So I have much respect for Devin Haney, you know? And I feel like, you know, the sky's the limit for him. It's only gonna get better, okay? What's next up for Devin Haney? Could be Lomachenko, who fights next Saturday. No, on the 29th, I believe, October. Could be him. I think that's a good fight. I think Devin Haney wins. But, you know, I think that's a fight where he'll be able to show a little bit more, you know, because Lomachenko had a different style, different angles, different fighter. But that's going to bring out a little bit more in Devin Haney's game. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's also a great fight for him. It would be another great win. And again, he's already pound for pound. Definitely he's in the top 5. Man, he's undisputed. You know, he got 29 wins, man, with 15 knockouts. Like, what are we talking about here? You know, matter of opinion. Like, you just gotta go by what you see, what's on paper, who have they fought, and what are they doing, and that's how you come up with that, man. It's not a lot to it. Okay, based on what he's doing and what he has done, yes, he has to be pound for pound. He has to be top five. Okay, I still got Canelo, even with that loss, as pound for pound best. I got Crawford. I got um, Boots, of course, is in that pound for pound list. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if people say he ain't fought nobody. Give him a shot and see what happens, okay? Of course, I got Shakur. I got Tank. I mean, those are the five, man. That's the list. The 4 5, you know. But yeah, Devin Haney, man. Much love and respect to him, you know, and keep on doing what you're doing, man. Whatever's working, keep working on it. Keep doing it. Or if it's not working, then change up. But yeah, man, it was a great fight. Um, what happens next for George Kambosos? I mean, until Devin Haney moves up, he's not going to get a title shot, And even when Devin Haney moves up to 140, I don't know who he's going to fight. Who he's going to beat at 135. Because now you got Shakur there at 135. So I know, that's not a fight that's probably going to be made. So I don't really know what's next for George Kambosos. I think he just needs to probably think about, if he's going to fight anymore or he's going to change trainers again. I don't know, man. He fired a couple of members of his team and he still didn't win. So he got a lot to think about. Okay? That's really all I got, man, right now. This is In This Corner Boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments, whether it's nay, whether it's yay, to support and help us keep bringing some good content. Boxing is 24-hour news. There's always something going on. There's always something happening. And, we the guys that are doing this, man, we try to just give you the best information. And I'll say that about the other channels as well. They're giving good information, the best information, and I try to do the same thing. I try to follow suit. Okay? So, peace. In This Corner Boxing 24.